Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, it's the Tier 6 American SPG, and this one's located on the northeast spawn of Arctic region, otherwise known as Mannerheim Line, and it's under the command of Talon 1958. Now the side of his vehicle says Geronimo, and on the other side, yeah, it also says Geronimo. Something to do with an Indian, I think, not falling out of a window. Okay, he's moving off to his firing position. Bit of a traffic jam at the start, but okay, he's chosen to shoot from this position. It's been in the open, but he's looking for targets down at the pass, grid squares H7. But unfortunately, there's nobody down there spotting. It's a Type 64 up on the lookout. Can we get a shot in? No, he pulls back behind cover before we can do so. But one of our Arties, we've got an M44 on our team, another one, and an M12. But there's nobody spotting down here in the south, so it's going to be difficult for Talon to actually get shots in this direction. We do have a T20 coming around the corner. And a KV-1S. Maybe they can spot something for us. Normally you'd have somebody go down into a bush. There's a bush in grid square F8 where you can spot any enemy tanks that happen to be down in that corner. He can't hit that P43 turret because it's behind the cliff. But he probably can hit the Skoda. Is it? No, he's got the rock right next to him, which is in the way, so he can't hit that. And there's a 45 TP to the south. Can he hit that one? Well, yes, he probably can, but he tries a shot and it just falls behind the 45 TP. Looking around for more targets. We've just lost the KV-1S. Oh, it's a P43, really close to Talon. He's only a short distance away. He tries a snapshot and pulls back. The P43 doesn't fire back at him. I think the P43 must have been a bit surprised, but his Arty teammates are firing at him, and that P43 is trying to get closer. And his own P43 is coming down to try and intercept that medium tank. And for some reason our M4 has gone blue, and he has been killed. I think he must have done some team damage. Okay, Talon's relocating. He's going to move into a different position. And I think he's going over this snowdrift here. Did he go down the other side? There's a bunch of enemy tanks trying to make their way up from the south pass. Got a chaffee who's spotting for us down there. Lining up a shot on an AMX CLC. He moves straight away. He realises he was spotted. He was pulling back before an Arty round could arrive. Talon was very close there to getting hit. But now he's got a 45 TP and he can definitely hit that. And the P43 turret. And that's a hit. Lovely hit there. 185 hit points. And that's another hit from one of the other Arties. Now I think that 45 is still there, and that shell landed short. And there's the AMX CLC. He's come north of that line. There's the P43 turret again, and he's killed. He was taken out by our M44. Now Talon's looking near the barbed wire fences. Right, there's another P43. I think that may have been the same one that we saw earlier. And he wipes that one out. 130 hit points. Beautifully aimed shot. And the Skoda's spotting for us. Found the AMX CLC and he's going up that rise around the cliff. We can't hit him. We've got a red line. Unfortunately, we're not doing very well to the west either. Although an AMX 12 ton is actually fighting out with a Type 64 there. There's a T-34 backing him up. And that shot fails to connect. Yeah, we lost the 12 ton. He actually crashed, actually. So our M12 is relocating. I think it's basically, things are going very, very badly indeed. And in fact, one of our tanks is a KV3, and he's just sitting at the back in the northeast corner of the map, not doing anything. Finally, he's woken up, and he's actually coming into action. He's still going along the back of the map. Right, we're aiming for a Churchill 1. Round out. And that's a splash hit. 169. Got some stun. And more Arty rounds going in. He's lost a lot of health, that one. He's a one-shot now. We're loaded. Now. Round out. Yes! Kill shot. That's the second kill. Right, the KV3 still needs to keep moving because he's not being very helpful sitting where he is right at the back of the map. He might be a very inexperienced player though. He's already got one kill though. And that wreck is moving, which means there must be an enemy tank behind it, and that must be the 45 TP. So we need to aim our shells behind the wreck, and then we should be able to take him out. He's using that dead tank as armor. And I suspect that was the Skoda putting a round into that 45 TP. There's a T-34 the other side of that pass. And he might be able to put a round into that. Oh, we just got a round from the M44 on the enemy team. It was a near miss. Only 3 hit points, but it's still a hit. And that M44 must know where we are. He must have seen the tracer from our gun. And Talon is relocating behind the rock face using the bushes, and from here he should be able to get shots on that T-34. Now he's looking at the T-34. It's got a red line at the moment, which means obviously that the shell will hit the rock face before it hits the tank. But if he can get the aim just right, he might be able to hit the T-34. And the 45 TP is trying to come around the corner as well. Here he is. It's got a red line, but he's got a green line there. So if that tank moves further around the corner, he's a dead duck. He's a one-shot anyway. But if Talon can tempt him around that corner, or if he comes around the corner, Talon will finish him off, and that will be his third kill. Here he comes. He's marked the target, marked the ground where he's going to shoot. Come round the corner, said the spider, said the fly. Yes! Kill shot, 78 hit points, 3 kills. And here comes the T-34. And he's a one-shot as well. The M12's getting ready to shotgun him. Oh, we lose the M12. But the Skoda's coming up behind the T-34. And yes, he's finished off by the Skoda. And now Talon can move. There's nobody here spotting him, so he can dive out and follow the Skoda. Now, the other M44 is following him, I think. It's 3 versus 3, but we've got the advantage because we've got the Skoda to spot for us. Arty have got notoriously poor view range, with the exception of the 105 FH 18B2, which has got 390 meters view range. This particular Arty, the M44, has a view range, I think it's 265 meters, so it's particularly short, not very long at all. Now, of the 3 Arty left, there's a Lorraine 15550, a Hummel, and an M44. There's the M44. He's been seen in the south, and we can get shots on him. We're dialing in. Round out. Should good, look good. And yes! Kill shot, 280 hit points. Lovely shot right into the rear of that M44. He didn't stand a chance. That Hummel is going to be toast very shortly. Oh, it just took another round. We're loaded. Rounds out. And yes! Splash kill. 89 hit points. We're up to 5 kills already. If we can get one more kill, it's a Top Gun. And I think that was 3 kills consecutively there. So I suspect he's probably got a Reaper out of that. Right, well, looking for that last Arty, the Lorraine 15550. The Skoda's going into the area at the back, and Talon's pre-aiming just to see if he can spot him. He's indicating where he's aiming, telling the Skoda where he thinks he might be. He's looking at the dip. Our M44 is moving up. They think he's in K5. They're having a quick look down there. Oh my God, the Lorraine's behind us! How did he get there? He's actually behind us. Talon's just spotted him. He's repositioning to try and get an Arty round. It looks like the Lorraine was looking for Talon. He went exactly where Talon was last seen. The Skoda's returning as fast as he can. I'm pretty sure that Lorraine went into the exact firing position that Talon occupied only a short while ago. And he didn't spot Talon hiding up here on the cliffs. All out in the open as well. Amazing that he saw the Lorraine, but the Lorraine didn't see him. And that may be because Talon's got very good camo rating on his M44. Okay, he's repositioning. And the Lorraine has been seen in the south. There he is. No, he won't be able to get shots on him there because he's gone below the cliff. So he'll have to go around. And that means Talon's going to have to drive south. Yeah, that Lorraine is moving away quite rapidly. It's based on the 40-ton chassis, the Lorraine 40T. And the Skoda's going after him. And he's on the cliff above that Lorraine. Doesn't want to get a 155mm round into him. So he's staying up high. There, he's spotting. Talon's going to have to relocate if he's going to get a shot into that Lorraine. Now, M44s are actually still in active service. They're currently being used by the Turkish army. The only ones who still have them, but I do believe they are going to be selling them off eventually. And when they do, you might be able to pick up one. Based on the chassis of the M41, the Walker Bulldog. It's actually quite a nippy little Arty, but it's got a lovely 155mm gun. And thanks to the great people at What Arty Noobs, I received a manual on the owner's manual for the commander of the vehicle on the M44 for a anniversary present. So thank you very much to everyone at What Arty Noobs. Oh, he fires around in and the kills the Lorraine. He doesn't get the kill actually. That goes to the Skoda, but he had to fire on the Lorraine, and the Skoda killed him off immediately after the shell landed. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a second class tanker for Talon 1958 in the M44. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5, and he did get a Reaper medal for getting 3 consecutive kills with 1 shot apiece, and a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12 in total, and a win 8 for the battle of 4097. So let's have a look at team score. There you have it. Look, highest damage on his team, 1,500 hit points. The highest damage overall went to the 45 TP on the enemy team, managed 1,884, but that didn't stop Talon killing him off. He managed to get 1,500 hit points. Then we've got the 43 on the enemy team with 1,419, and then we've got the Poodle with 1,194. When it came to kills, it was definitely Talon 1958 who managed to get the highest amount. He got 5 kills. Then we got the other M44 with 3, and then there's a whole bunch of tanks with just 2 kills apiece, including the Skoda, who claimed that last kill on Lorraine. When it came to base XP, again, Talon top of the table on his team, 863 base XP. Then we've got the Skoda with 744. Then we've got the Poodle with 734. He fired 12 rounds during that battle. He got 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, and that's all because when Talon fires, he aims precisely. He lets the aim settle. then he shoots, and that's why he gets good hits on the enemy. He also got splash on 5 enemy tanks, did damage of 1500 hit points, of which 1422 were at more than 300 meters. He did damage the Skoda T24 when he took out the Lorraine, 171 hit points of damage on him, but it was necessary in order to kill that Lorraine. If the Lorraine had actually killed the Skoda, then Talon would have been able to get a good shot in there to do some severe damage to the enemy and possibly enable him to later kill it. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance of 45 hit points and stun assistance of 585 hit points off 5 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 39,845 credits, and after being fined 2,556 credits for damaging the T24, he actually had 37,289, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he had 31,193 credits left over to take away. He received 1,297 XP for the battle. After being fined 3 XP for damaging the T24, he received 15,000 XP for completing a mission, and that meant he took away 16,294 experience points altogether, and that's going to boost his crew skills immensely. So congratulations there to Talon 1958. That was a pretty enjoyable battle, and amazing that that Lorraine managed to make his way all the way around the map to get to the cap area, looked for where Talon was located, was spotted by Talon, and then Talon actually effectively helped with the kill of that Arty right at the end of the game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.